Hey guys, this is HBK Grand making a video about the update on Nightwave, the Wolf of the Saturn 6. So a lot of people have already gotten it on even on console and everybody's like enjoying this, and today I actually got off of work and I found out that like, hey, the update is out. So I was testing it out a little bit and I was kind of excited about it. So as a veteran player, I want to share my thoughts on this matter, is because I honestly like always put my input after I have tested the thing. I always watch the dev streams like when I have time and whatnot. I'll wait for the updates to happen, and when they are there, I test them out and then I give my input and my opinion like how it is. So honestly, it will be kind of like unfair to all the people that had to wait for those like nightanes, like long days, like where you have to wait like 24 hours. Like we actually had set timers. There, a friend of mine, State of Disaster, I don't know if you guys catched him with me on streams or off stream. He used to like have a, like he was at work and he would actually go and like set a timer, and then on break time he's like, hey boss, I need break time, and he would actually come home and do the nighttane alert. So like that's how addicted we were and like stuck. But because of this new update, it has changed so much that like it is so much better for like especially the new players that you guys cannot even begin to imagine. So anyhow, I'm gonna get into it and I'll explain bit by bit. So before, you would get your alerts over here. There would be credits, endos, like rare resources, nighttane extracts, helmets, and everything like that. But now they have actually switched that to the Nightwave acts right here. This actually generally acts as a syndicate system, but it actually revolves on a weekly basis. So there are certain missions that you could do daily, and then there are certain missions that you can only do weekly. And you can all, on the top you could see like this part right here, that is your reward tiers. So each time you go up, your tier will go up and you'll start unlocking all of these things. So generally this will be for a later time, like you're not going to get everything right off the bat. Obviously it's the first day, so they want to like drag it out a little bit. But anyhow, on the bottom side is like you're gonna see all your dailies, it just is kind of like a bounties from like Plains of Eidolon. So you're just kind of like choosing bounties. But the easiest way to put it is like, so when you go into a mission, you always, like if you press the escape bar or on the console you press the option button, you're gonna see like an affinity challenge, like have 20 headshots or kill like 25 enemies, slide attack or enemies or whatnot. Or another example is like the Riven mods, where you actually have to do a challenge. So when you press the escape tab or whatnot, it shows you in the purple linings that what you have to do in order to unlock that Riven mod. Just like that, when you go into missions from now on, you're going to see these Nightwave challenges as well. So for example, so there's 2 challenges that you get daily, and then they have a timer, and then after that there is a weekly list of challenges. So I actually did one to see how it goes. So even so I tested it out. Once you have completed this challenge, even if you abort the mission, it will actually count for you. So I was just testing it out, so, and actually it worked. So just so you guys know, if you want to like finish the challenge, so like deploying a glyph, like I thought like, hey, I don't want to finish a mission, like deploying a glyph is like just like a second thing, right? It just takes a second. So I just tested it out. Does it work like Riven mods? Because when you do challenges for Riven mods, a lot of people actually didn't know it because they're scared to test things out. So if you complete a challenge and you abort the mission, but as long as you have completed the challenge and you have been notified on the screen that like, hey, you have completed this challenge, when you abort the mission and come back on the ship, you will actually see it completed, and you will actually unlock the Riven mod. And as well as like for this one, I actually had that 1000 XP because I was just testing it out. On the other hand, the cool part about this is that like there are bounties, or if you want to call them, or like Nightwave acts that like they can overlap. So like for example, right here it says kill 500 enemies. So you can actually go into a mission such as doing something like doing a Waves of Sanctuary onslaught. So you can do those onslaught missions, and this will count for that as well. For example, you do bounties of on Plains of Eidolon, it will count alongside with killing the enemies as well. So you're kind of like, oh, so the capture mission, I was just testing it out on a capture mission. So you can get the capture mission and the kills as well, and all that kind of stuff. So basically it's gonna be like overlapping, but the best part about it is like you don't have to worry about like selecting each one. It actually, you could just like fulfill them without the means to like coming back and forth and trying to activate one. So that's the coolest part about it. On the other hand, just like the syndicates, Fortuna bounties or the Plains of Eidolon bounties, this will act as a syndicate as well. So the Nightwave acts will be contrary to just like the syndicates that we have been doing in the past. So you just have gonna be doing all these missions in order to gain those standings, and once you start getting those points and reaching the cap one after the other, you're gonna start unlocking tiers and you're gonna get rewards for them. So along the way, you're going to get these wolf creds. These wolf creds are basically used for purchasing like the previous alert resources, aura mods, and stuff like that under credit offerings. So I'll get to that in just a few minutes. However, as you go along the line, you're gonna see Arcane Energize, one of the most coolest things that is in the game, and a lot of people have difficult time getting it through RNG and whatnot. So like this can actually guarantee you at least one. This will, however, deteriorate a little bit of the price for Arcane Energize, but not that much. However, the main idea, or like the main reward in this thing, where I think like probably everybody's eyes is on this one, is the Umbra Forma. If you watched me on the streams, if you watched me or like take my opinions about what I think about the Umbra mods and whatnot, they are powerful, no doubt, but because we were not able to use the polarities, it would mess up with all the old builds and everything like that. So it kind of put me in a no-no situation from like messing with my old builds. So what I ended up was like just the new warframes that were being introduced as the time went by, I just used those for my Umbra builds. But with this method, it can be actually more fruitful. The slots that are empty or that I could switch, I could actually use an Umbra Forma and switch it around on my builds and make it an Umbra warframe. So all those previous builds where people had to actually, well, the new people don't have to face this that much, but the ones that actually had to transition from the old to the new system, they had a lot of tough time because the Umbra mods actually take a lot of points without the polarities. So this Umbra Forma is going to be a really awesome thing to do, and now you can actually have a fruitful result with those Umbra builds, because now you will have the polarities for it. Now with the creds, the wolf, like the Nightwave creds or the wolf creds if you want to call it, you're gonna see, I'm just gonna go to mods first. So over here you're gonna see these aura mods. So previously, if you missed one of these alerts, you will actually have to wait for the cycle to end in order to get this one of the mods that you see over here. These will change. So on the bottom right here, you'll see new offerings in 3 days, 20 hours. So just like that, you just have to wait until those time is up and these mods will change. So what they have done is like you'll be able to earn the standings, but on the other hand, you won't have access to all of them at once, but there will be a cycle. But you have plenty of time to get these. So even right now, 3 days, and I think those missions, they're really easy to do, and you will be able to get enough to get them. So as you can see over here, the enemy radar, it's like 20 credits. So if you even got like those tier 3, you can actually get 2 of your favorite ones. Same thing with the appearances. So these are cosmetics. So if you're a new player, honestly, in my opinion, do not go for this one right away. You can go for them like anytime later on, because they do not serve a purpose besides being cosmetics. So if you're a new player, I do recommend trying to go for the mods first. Corrosive projection is one of the most important ones. And then comes like this right here, the most important one, the Nightane extract. So a lot of people had trouble doing Nightane extracts, I explained earlier as well. So this used to be only 4 per day. Now you can actually, you have a week to grind like the Nightwaves credits and whatnot, and you can get 1 for 15 wolf credits, which is kind of like really cheap. And in my opinion, now Robin, all the new warframes and weapons that required like Nightane, it can be really easy to do and build that. So other than that, like the Saturn 6 ornament, that's a new thing that came out. The Robin, the regular Robin, and you can actually do that, build the regular wobbin with it as well. So it's also doing the weapons, so there are more than just 2 weapons, so there are a lot more weapons as well. So it will be a lot fruitful. And previously with the alert system and now this is actually more beneficial, maybe more grindy, because you actually have to work towards getting what you want now. Previously, you just had to wait for that mission to pop up and then just go in it, do it, and you get the reward. But now you actually have to start raising your standings in order, if you want what you are looking to get. So a little bit grindy, but still it's pretty much a done deal if you go through with that, and you'll be able to get like these goals and achieve them way faster than with the previous alert system. So all in all, like, I do actually like this method more, and I'm gonna be testing out more stuff, and if you guys have any questions, any comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer. Apart from that, do catch us on stream. There will be an event coming out soon, and I'll be sharing that detail as well. Whereas make sure to hit that subscribe button and like button, because we are trying to reach that 2,500 sub mark, because we are going to apply for Warframe partnership, because a lot of people have been waiting just like me for that glyph to be in the game, and so we can spread our community, the Dark Shinobis, everywhere. So thank you so much guys for watching. This is HBK Grand signing off for the night. Have a great one. Take it easy.